Okay. Shall I continue? For the first point, we always do level of organization. Bullet point नहीं लिखो ना, डायरेक्ट वन लिख के लिख दो ना. So here we have the organ system level of organization. What's the second point we do? Symmetry. Okay, so here we have BLS, that is your bilateral symmetry. What the third point we do, guys? Coelom. So from here we see the presence of a true coelom. So I'll call them as U coelomata. What is it? U coelomata. What the fourth point we do? Germinal layers. Triploblastic. So can I write TB? TB will be what? Triploblastic. What the fifth point we do? Segment. And for the first time, I am seeing the segmentation. So what should I write? Segmentation is present. And I'll explain this. Are you there with me, everybody? A good example is the earthworm. On the body of the earthworm, you will find external बाहर की तरफ खड्डे. So let me call them as external grooves. And आतमध्ये I see septa. What my point? So I can do segmentation from outside as well as inside. Such a body is called as a segmented body. Okay? Where the segmentations are clearly visible from outside as well as inside. One segment, I'll show it in red, looks like a ring. Looks like a ring. A ring in Latin is called annulus. That is why the phylum gets the name Annelida. Annulus. Ring-like segmentations. And I already told you what is metamerically segmented. When the segments are quite similar to each other, it's called metamerically segmented. Okay. What's the next point, guys? Sixth point. Body. The body plan is tube within a tube. What's the seventh point, kids? Habitats. They are aquatic as well as they are terrestrial. They are both aquatic as well as they are terrestrial. Okay. Some of them are ectoparasites. Some of them are ectoparasites. What do you mean ectoparasites? Give me an example for ectoparasite. Leech. What does leech drink? Blood. A blood drinking animal is called sanguivore. Okay. What's a blood sucking animal called? Just to know. That's it. And that is not mention the word, so just know. You don't need to learn it. So they are aquatic, terrestrial, and some of them are what? ectoparasitic. Okay, then what do we do next, बच्चों? नहीं, body features भी है ना इसमें. This is the body, and it shows the presence of longitudinal muscles. What are these muscles called? Longitudinal muscles. As well as they show the presence of which muscles? Circular muscles. So Annelida shows the presence of both longitudinal as well as circular muscles in their body wall. Some of the aquatic forms, those who live in water, from their body they show the presence of muscular appendages. मतलब muscular appendage is nothing but a side say lateral outgrowth, which is called parapodia. It helps them to swim. Understood? Example is Nereus. Take some of them, like in the case of our earthworm, imaginary earthworm, it shows the presence of S shaped chitinous structures which are called setae. Chitinous structures which are called what? Setae. Okay? Shall I continue? Some of them, like a leech, okay, shows the presence of structures called suckers. Okay, the setae, parapodia, as well as suckers can help in locomotion. Okay, if you're thinking how will a sucker help in locomotion, so there are two suckers. ये मेरा हैंड है ना, ये पूरा फिंगर, ये एक लीच है, anterior sucker and posterior sucker. So see, I have attached one sucker, then I have attached another sucker. Now I lift the first and place it here, lift the second, place it there. So now will I be able to do locomotion? The body muscles and these structures, they help in locomotion. Got my point? So what helps them in locomotion? Their locomotion is brought about by the muscles and the specialized structures like setae, like in the case of earthworm, parapodia in the case of Nereus, and suckers in the case of leech. Did you get my point, everybody? Yes or no? Okay. Then, what's the next point, Bucho? Digestive system is complete with a mouth and a anus. And they also show the presence of digestive glands. What is present? Digestive glands. Okay? Then, respiratory system. Okay? They, for respiration, some of them will do it with the help of their general body surface. Okay? Whereas some of them do brachial, मतलब गिल्स की मदद से respiration. What's the next point? Circulatory system. Amazingly, they have open circulatory system. I've told you before, right? What is open circulatory system? Closed circulatory system, not open. That is why it's an amazing. Because it's a lower phylum, but it's still showing what? Closed circulatory system. I've told you closed also, right, Bachalo? Yes or no? Hey, what is closed circulatory system? It will show the presence of a pumping organ which is called heart. The heart will pump blood into the blood vessels, and these blood vessels will break up once again to form some other blood vessels, taking blood back to the heart. याद है ये वाला point? Wait. So they show which circulatory system? Closed circulatory system. Okay. What's the next point, Michelo? Excretory system. So their excretory system, they show the presence of nephridia. Okay? Those who are aquatic, they remove the nitrogenous waste in the form of ammonia. And those who live on land, remove it in the form of urea. Okay? So in the presence of water, they can be ammonotelic. And in case of land, they can be ureotelic. Matlab they produce urea as a nitrogenous waste. Okay? What's the next point? Nervous system. They show the presence of a nerve ring and a nerve cord. Have I explained this point before also, Uchilo? When the ganglions are arranged in the form of a ring, what do you call it? When it is arranged in the form of a cord, it's called the nerve chain. It's called a nerve cord. What's the 13th point? Reproduction. They show which reproduction? Sexual reproduction. What's the next point? Development. It can either be direct or it can be indirect. What is the 15th point? Fertilization. NCRT has not mentioned anything about their fertilization. So it can be both external as well as internal. Okay? What's the next point? May be present or absent. They can either be present or absent. What's the next one? Example. What are the examples? Nereis. Then ferritima. Earthworm, that is, and hirudinaria. Now let's go. Hirudinaria, that is blood sucking leech. So why is it called hirudinaria? Because its saliva has a very powerful anticoagulant, and this anticoagulant is called hirudin. What do you call it? Herodin. What's a powerful anticoagulant called? You remember anticoagulant? I've told you this in connective tissues. Mast cells produce an anticoagulant. Sunita, what's the name of that anticoagulant? Eh, Serotonin. उल्टा सांगितलं तू. Heparin is a anticoagulant. Histamine is a vasodilator. Serotonin is a vasoconstrictor. So saliva has an anticoagulant. What is the anticoagulant called? Herodin. That is why जब लीच किसी एनिमल को बाइट करता है सकर की मदद से, तो उस एरिया में वो अपना सलाइवा तो छोड़ता होगा कि नहीं, और उस सलाइवा में क्या होता है बच्चों? हेरोडीन. और हेरोडीन क्या है? तो क्या आपका बॉडी, आपका ब्लड वहां पे क्लॉट कर पाएगी? नहीं, तो उसको कंटिन्यूस आपका ब्लड सक करने लगेगा. दैट इज व्हाई इट शोज द प्रेजेंस ऑफ द एंटी. नहीं समझ लो? एवरीबॉडी अंडरस्टूड? So you understood why it shows the presence of an anticoagulant herodine? Yes, because it will prevent the blood from clotting. That is why it shows the presence of an anticoagulant whose name is herodine. We use it in medicine, bachalo, to treat blood clots of the heart. So powerful, it can dissolve even the clots that are found in the arteries of the heart. किसमें? नहीं, किसी नर्व रिंग को आप चाहिए तो ब्रेन बोल सकते हो, नर्व रिंग के पार्ट को. कुछ कुछ लोग क्या करते हैं, ये नर्व रिंग होती है ना, इनकी नर्व रिंग है ना ईसोफेगस की ऊपर होती है. ये कौन है? ईसोफेगस. एक गैंग्लियन ऊपर, एक गैंग्लियन नीचे, ऐसा. तो ऊपर वाले को कभी कभी कुछ कुछ लोग क्या बोलते हैं? ब्रेन. ऐसा. अंडरस्टूड और नॉट? ओके. सो व्हाट आर सम, अच्छा सॉरी, एक चीज यहाँ पे एक और ऐड करना आपको सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन में. ओके, सो दे हैव गॉट टू फॉर्म्स हियर, मोनोशियस, एंड यू नो द मीनिंग राइट बच्चों? मोनोशियस और डायोशियस में किसको हम लोग बाइसेक्सुअल बोलेंगे? मोनोशियस को. गुड. उसके एग्जाम्पल में कौन आएगा? एक आएगा अर्थवर्म, दूसरा आएगा लीच, और इसके एग्जाम्पल में आएगा एक्वाटिक नेल्स. ये आया हुआ क्वेश्चन है. ओके, सो गिव मी एग्जाम्पल ऑफ एन aquatic monoecious annelida. It is earthworm. Aquatic monoecious annelida. Aquatic monoecious नहीं, aquatic dioecious annelida. Yes. समझ में? कौन से आपको ऐसे की पॉइंट्स लग रहे हैं जो एमसीक्यूज में आ सकते हैं आपके हिसाब से? बताइए. सब कुछ आ सकता है, कुछ भी आ सकता है. हाँ, क्विकली राइट डाउन करिए, फिर हम स्टार्ट करेंगे आर्थ्रोपोडा. चिराग जरा उसको म्यूट करो. एनी क्वेश्चंस गाइस? So the next phylum is Arthropoda, and the NCERT introduces Arthropoda as it is the largest phylum. कैसा है? Largest phylum. Okay. Now the question is how large it is. In your 12th standard, you have a chapter called Biodiversity and Conservation. It says that Out of 10 animals discovered, 7 are insects. Matlab, they belong to arthropoda. Okay? That is how large it is. According to a scientist named Ernest Mayer, there are roughly around how many? 6 million species. And till now, we have discovered slightly more than 1.5 million, out of which 1 million or so are what? Animals. Now get the numbers. अभी तक हम लोग ने 1.5 मिलियन से थोड़े ऊपर डिस्कवर किए, उसमें से ऑलमोस्ट 1 मिलियन कौन है, और उस 1 मिलियन में से भी हर 10 में से 7 कौन है? इंसेक्ट्स. Whatever, otherwise come with the figure also. आला लक्षात. So they are huge, big file. So this means that, can I say, they have a very good adaptation. They can survive at different places. So there has to be some reasons na, that they have become so successful. Ayana. See, even in India also there are certain communities which are found almost at every part of the country because they are good trading communities. They can adapt to the local culture and languages. That is what makes them successful throughout the country. Got my point? The Marwadi and Gujarati community. You will find them from Kanyakumari up to Kashmir because they are very good at trading. वो लोग लोकल कल्चर और लैंग्वेज को भी अपना लेते हैं, जिसकी वजह से वो लोग एडजस्ट हो जाते हैं. तो इनका भी ऐसी नेचर है. ये लोग भी क्या करते हैं, कुछ ऐसे एडेप्टेशंस दिखाते हैं जिसकी वजह से क्या होता है, बच्चे लोग वो लोग अपने आप को हर एनवायरनमेंट में संभाल सकते हैं. अलग अलग टाइप्स मिल जाती है इनकी. उसमें से कुछ कुछ फीचर्स ऐसे हैं. वन ऑफ देम इज देयर माउथ पार्ट्स. Insects have different types of mouth parts. Some of them have biting and chewing like cockroach. किसी का piercing है, किसी का lapping है, sponging है, siphoning है, सब types नहीं आते. What idea I want to give you is, okay, they have got different modified types of mouth parts. So don't you think they can eat and survive on variety of things as an entire group? Give me yes or no. Yes. They are covered by chitinous exoskeleton. And this chitinous exoskeleton does not allow water loss from their body. So they are able to do conservation of water. So they are able to live even in harsh terrestrial habitats. Got it? Similarly, kids, their mode of excretion is uricotelic, and that helps them to save more amount of water, and they have very well developed modes of reproduction. Got my point? So because of these few characteristic features, they are found almost everywhere, and that makes them the largest phylum and class insect as the largest class. You got it, everyone? Give me yes or no. Okay? Then kids, all the points will remain the same. So I'll not be repeating them again now. That is, level of organization will be organ system. Second point is bilateral symmetry. Third is coelom, true coelomate, triploblastic. Then present हाँ, बॉडी प्लान, ट्यूब विद इन अ ट्यूब। सिर्फ सीलोम के यहाँ पे हम ऐड करेंगे, सिर्फ सीलोम के हम यहाँ पे हम ऐड करेंगे। देयर सीलोम इज कॉल्ड hemocoel because it is filled by blood like, not blood, blood like liquid which is called as a hemolymph. So what is their body cavity called? Hemocoel, because it is filled with a blood like fluid which is called as the hemolymph. Hello Lakshat Sarvana? Lucky everybody? Now we'll talk about their features, and it's point number 6, right bachalo? They are omnipresent, ऐसा word use कर सकते हैं, मतलब you find them almost everywhere, land, water, air, everywhere you will find. Take example of a cockroach. It will be found in NASA's space shuttle up to Siddhyani's bag. हर जगह तुमको मिल सकता है। कौन? कॉकरोच। Even in चाइना के बच्चों का टिफिन बॉक्स, सारा juicy crunchy animal. Okay, how is cockroach? Chirag? Juicy and crunchy. Okay? Huh? Got it? Kala. Killer. Killer. Take. So that is what you mean by they are found almost everywhere. So they are, I am calling them what? They are omnipresent. Let's बढ़े आगे. Their body is divided into head, thorax, and the abdomen. So these are the three segments. Atharva, you wanted to know the segments, right? They're the head, thorax, and the abdomen. And the body is covered by, the body is covered by a tough chitinous exoskeleton. Okay. Sir, why are they called arthropod? Why are they called arthropoda? Arthropoda. Because their body gives out appendages. Appendages, matlab side growths. These are jointed appendages. So arthros means jointed. पोड़ा मतलब फीट या फिर appendages. Okay, and insects along with the legs have what which look? Wings. Okay, so all of them show locomotion except a group called barnacles. They don't show locomotion. Okay, barnacles. Barnacles. What's the name? Barnacles. Barnacles is the name. The name is only barnacle. दूसरे example, you find them in fact, you know, वो ships वगैरह को भी ये करते हैं, नीचे से अटैच हो जाता है, उसको खराब कर देते पूरा नीचे के, या फिर tortoise के ऊपर इन्फेक्ट कर देते पूरा. Today go and search on the net. What? Barnacles on tortoises. Search right now barnacles on tortoises. Search. Search. You see the photo. फोन नहीं है तुम्हारे पास? फोन बंद है. Very good. बार्नेगल्स लिखा है मैंने यहाँ पे. जय हाउ लाइफ घोड़े जैसे दिखता है ना, मोटा मोटा। हम्म हम्म, चल फंगस जैसे दिख रहा हो। हम्म अब देख लेना। हाँ सुनीता जी, क्या चाहिए आपको? देखना है बाहर निकल, घर पे देखने का। हाँ? चलो नेक्स्ट। ठीक है, आर वी क्लियर एवरीबॉडी? यस और नो? हाँ, what's the next system guys? Digestive system. What will call it? Complete, with different types of what would you know? Mouth parts. 9. Respiratory. They have a well-developed respiratory system. Like for example, they show the presence of gills, book gills, then tracheal type, as well as book lungs. Why is it called book? Because when you look at it under the microscope, it shows the appearance like pages of a book with lines on it. Got my point? Like, hey Nandini, where's your attention? Like gills are found in prawns. Okay? Then you have got what you look what? Book gill. Okay. Hmm. Which are found in king crab. Who? King crab. Luminous. Trachea in our juicy, crunchy cockroach. Book lungs in scorpions. Okay? Scorpions. जितना है उतना करना पड़ा। कितने 70,000 तू ही गिना ना, सबका करते बैठेंगे अभी पूरा यहाँ पे? हाँ? तू ही गिना ना 70,000, मैं भी नहीं गिना। हाँ 7 लाख जो भी है अभी वो छोड़। Now, they don't have any respiratory pigment. Hemoglobin वगैरह is absent. No HB or any other pigment. What the 10th one चलो? Circulatory system. They show the presence of an open type of circulation. 11th point which are? Excretory system. They are all uricotelic. मतलब they remove the nitrogenous waste in the form of uric acid, not urea, uric acid. And they have got different organs. Like there's an organ called Malpighian tubules. Then there are coxal glands. Okay? The Malpighian tubules are found in cockroach. Coxal glands are found in prawns. Just like we have got kidneys, they have these modified tubes who are given different names. They will collect ammonia from the body fluid and convert into less toxic uric acid, whose removal requires very less water. So they are able to do conservation of water. Okay, as you are only studying general structure of general arthropoda, so you don't need to see the coxal gland or the Malpighian tube under the microscope until unless you are studying excretory organs and you have to do detail of coxal gland and Malpighian tubules. That you can only do if you do BSc in zoology. As समझ में? तो अभी you need to remember what? These are coxal glands and Malpighian tubules. You get my point, everybody? Was the 12th point? Nervous system. Change हो गया? 12th वाला क्या है? Nervous है. They show the presence of what बच्चों? They show the presence of a nerve ring along with a nerve cord, and they show the presence of sense organs, like they show the presence of compound eyes. Some of them show the presence of antennae. Some of them show the presence of statocyst for balancing, keeping your body balanced. But you know which organ in your body helps to balance? That is an organ, that is brain. Brain. Which sense organ? Ear. Your ear helps you to hear and balance the body. Kan. Got my point? दो एक कान के नीचे देखो चकरा जाओगे. हाँ? कान रहता है ना किसको का? हाँ इंटरनल ईयर. दिस नॉट दिस. ये होता है इंटरनल होता है ना. ऐसे किसी बहरा होने का मतलब ये नहीं कि उसके पास इंटरनल ईयर नहीं है. ऑर्गन में अभी इंटरनल ईयर में दो पार्ट्स है. वन इज कॉक्लिया दैट इज फॉर हियरिंग. वेस्टिबुलर apparatus that is for balancing. Then you have got the cochlea के साथ nerves होते हैं. So there's a damage in the nerve, maybe in the eardrum and all that. That may affect the hearing, but not the balance. Balance is affected in certain diseases like vertigo. Okay, so there is not absence of ear ऐसा नहीं हो. हाँ? Yes. Yeah. हाँ समझा? What snakes? I had snakes. I just snakes. Oh gosh. What snakes, idiots? You think in snakes ear is absent? Check out what is absent. External ear is absent. What is absent? Check out. Okay, you will tell me tomorrow. Lab. You will tell me. Okay. Where was it? What's the next point? Reproduction. Sure. Point number 13. They show which reproduction? Sexual reproduction. Okay, check the NCRT. Is it saying sexual? Yes. And it is mentioned that they are mostly oviparous. You got the word oviparous? They lay eggs. So they are mostly oviparous and they are mostly dioecious. Got it? What's the 14th point, guys? Development is direct or it can be indirect. 15th point is internal. Mostly it is going to be what? Internal. What's the 16th point? Larval stages. If it is indirect, present, in certain cases it will be what? Absent. So easy, level squeezy. वेट पहले इतना तो करो. तुम लोग इतना खाई तुमको ब्रेक का इतना गाई रहता है ना बच्चे लोग. तुम्हारे लाइफ में ना ब्रेक ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. बोलो मेरे साथ. बोलो मेरे साथ. बोलो मेरे साथ. लोलीटा. लोलीटा. बॉम्बे आकर स्टोर से बटर पहले मत लेना. बोलो लोलीटा बॉम्बे आकर स्टोर से पहले बटर पहले मत लेना. क्या है स्टेटमेंट? लोलीटा. बोलो लोलीटा. लोकस्ट. याद करेगा याद. लोकस्ट. Locust is a gregarious pest. It's a हिंदी में इसको बोलते हैं टिड्डी. टिड्डी क्या होता है उसको? टिड्डी. टिड्डी जैसे कोविड के टाइम पे आया था ना टिड्डी. मालूम है टिड्डियां भी आई थी? नहीं मालूम. What do you mean by gregarious? दे दे लिव इन ह्यूज ग्रुप्स एंड खाते रहते। So, तुम लोग ब्रेक में कैसे दिखते हो वैसे। सो ग्रिगेरियस मतलब झुंड में रहते हैं और खाते रहते हैं। लोलीटा, ल्यूमिनस, किंग crab is a living fossil because इसके फॉसिल फॉर्म्स भी है, लिविंग फॉर्म्स भी है, और दोनों में कोई डिफरेंस नहीं मिलता। इसका मतलब उनके अंदर कोई अडेप्टेशन का चेंज या माइक्रो इवोल्यूशन नहीं हुआ है। समझ लो। नेक्स्ट गर्ल्स, बॉम्बे। व्हाट डू यू वांट फॉर बॉम्बे? बॉम्बैक्स। बॉम्बैक्स। ए दिया क्या वाई दिया है? वाई। बॉम्बैक्स दैट इज सिल्कवर्म, अनदर टेस्टी वर्म। हाँ, तेरे को सब जगह मालूम है क्या क्या खाते हैं। आकर, आकर, एपिस, दैट इज योर हनी बी। देन बच्चों लोग, स्टोर से, देखो फोटो में दिखा है स्कॉर्पियन। बटर, यस, बटरफ्लाई। पहले, हा 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 हा, the lovely prawns. Then, you all like prawns? No? Why? बाप रे बाप। You like, but I did not say you like to eat. You like to see the prawns. Ah, that is what we are saying. Okay. Prawns खुद बोल रहा है क्या बकते हो मला खा। अरे चलो क्या बरोबर है कि नहीं? Somebody raise the hand. I missed it. Who? हाँ सर। कीड़े? आर्थ्रोपोडा होता है, कीड़े नहीं होता है वो। Then मत, बोलो मत, मत, मॉस्क्यूटोज, जिसमें आएगा, बोलो एनाफिलस, वेक्टर फॉर मलेरिया, क्यूलेक्स, वेक्टर फॉर एलिफेंटियासिस दैट इज फिलियरियासिस, देन एडीज, वेक्टर फॉर डेंगी फीवर। The pronunciation is dengue. लेना, मत लेना, लेना मत। L, lacifer, that is tachycardia laca. It's a lac insect. Have you seen lac बच्चों? It is used for bangles, toys making, या फिर बोर्ड का पेपर पे जो सील रहता है ना, देखो सील एनवेलप के ऊपर वो ब्राउन कलर का सील, that is that lac. It is used in the toy industry, bangle industry. They use lacs. The पुराना ना bangles green color का टाइम, now they use कांच का चूड़िया ना, earlier used to be lac. Now you have to remember all the examples. Will you? All of you? Tomorrow we are meeting again. So Chirag is muted. So what are the examples? बच्चों लोग बोलो। Lowly.